So hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here. Yet another awesome day at the Middle Ohio Sports Car Course. We got the superstar stallion of track riding. My good buddy Mike 2M is right here. And my good buddy Bob is here, of course, on his beautiful BMW HP4. All decked out. And this is yet another good day. Today is August 23rd. I was just here 2 days ago having a good time. And I hope to have another good time here as well. Today, I'm going to ride the Yamaha R1M, of course, and I'm going to ride the EBR 1190 RX for the very first time at the track. 5-minute call. So yeah, this should be exciting to see what everybody's raving about. The EBR being an excellent track bike with its V-twin engine and loads of torque and things of that nature. I know it looks great, I'll tell you that. But we'll see how it performs here in just a moment. Start this sucker up. That low oil light is not real. It only says that because the bike is standing up. That goes away once you start riding. Engine cold, however, that could be true. So we're going to let it warm up a little bit. Track is still slick, I can feel it. Nice braking. Like second gear. Once these tires warm up, I think this is going to be a good track bike. Quick shifter works flawlessly. Alright, so that's one lap around. Still just getting adjusted to the EBR 1190 RX.
I'll tell you what, that thing has all kinds of torque coming off the wheel there.
Yes. It does have a lot of torque.
You would pull out of there and I'd see it. You'd get a couple bikes on me and I'd see you pulling wheelies coming
Yeah, and no wheelie control or anything like that. It's nice, I like it. I mean, it's very light. You can ride it if you want, test it out. Okay. I'm going to ride it just one more time and then I'm pulling this out for you because I can't have these smackdowns you're giving me. I can't take it anymore. No. So you've got to be taught a lesson. If you guys don't know, this is my good buddy Mike. He's 2M YouTube channel. He had an R1 last year. He rode my Triumph 675R and then he bought a Triumph 675. He started riding the track just this year. He's done about 12, 13 track days and now he's graduated himself up to another R1. And he's going to sell his Triumph 675. I'm going to do the same thing. I think I've just outgrown mine. I rode it here a couple days ago, and it's just not doing it for me anymore. It was a great tool to learn on and to get the fundamentals down. I highly recommend people to start on smaller bikes before riding leader bikes or anything bigger on the track. But once you outgrow it, you outgrow it. So now this is my track bike of preference. This thing is just awesome. right. So I lost Bob, and Mikey passed me on his R1S on the EBR 1190 RX. This bike takes a little getting used to for me, but it's still an enjoyable track bike. When I'm jumping back on my R1M, I just love that bike. I'm used to it. I love the rider aids, slide control, wheelie control. I'm a lot faster on it, but as a review of this bike on the track, it's a great track bike. Lots of power, lots of torque. It dips into the corners easily. Great brakes. Quick shifter is great. Very nice bike to ride on the track, the EBR 1190 RX. It's great on the street too. I'm going to do a lot more street riding on it. I'm going to focus my track efforts on the R1M to become a better track rider. Well, lunch is served at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Today's menu, cheeseburgers, chips, more chips, and my little cheating beverage, the Coca-Cola. Well, let's see what the action hero's eating for lunch. I bet he's eating like a salad or something. Yes, of course, he has a salad, but he's also eating a cheeseburger. How is it, Mikey?
Pretty good. The salad's awesome. I haven't gotten a bite of the cheeseburger yet, but the salad's good.
Oh, sweet. He's making me feel guilty for not getting a cheeseburger, but what the hell. My good buddy Bob is here on his HP4. I rode the EBR 1190 RX in the morning sessions. I enjoyed riding it, but I do miss my rider aids that can be found on the Yamaha R1M and most modern bikes. Mike is on his R1S, and he's enjoying using slide control and all of the rest of his rider aids, the wheelie control and all that traction control out here at the track. So, for the afternoon session, I'm going to ride the Yamaha R1M. So, over lunch, we restored the EBR 1190 RX back into street form. I rode it here at the track for a couple morning sessions, and it's a pretty nice track bike. But for me, at my skill level, I am so used to my rider aids, such as slide control, wheelie control, traction control, and things of that nature, that this bike was fun to ride, but it was not as confidence-inspiring as I would have liked it to been. When I'm riding at Mid-Ohio Raceway on the R1M, my traction control and my slide control, they are activated quite a bit. And I noticed a few times out here when I was in the throttle that the back would slide out quite a bit, and it just made me feel a little bit sketch, but not to the point where, you know, I thought there was an issue, but it was to the point where I was riding it not as fast as I normally do. So it's a good track bike, you know. Professional riders and riders that ride in the advanced group, they would really love this bike because of all the low end torque that it has, and the fact that it's a hooligan bike out here. You can wheelie this bike down the straights really easily if you're into that. But the brakes are great. I'll tell you that. The brakes stop really great. There was never any fade with the braking at all. The suspension felt great. The chassis felt great. It was a great bike. It's just that I'm used to my rider aids, man. Call me a wuss if you want, but that's just how I am, man. So I'm going to ride this thing on the street. I'm going to take it out to some bike nights and let people see how beautiful it is. And I'll tell the stories of how great of a track bike it is. And I'll even turn it on so they can hear how fantastic it sounds. But with 1,398 miles on my 1190 RX, it has seen its very last track day. Yeah, so in honor of that, let's give one more sound bite to the amazing EBR 1190 RX. We're going to head out for another session. Mike's going to follow me. Bob's going to be behind Mike. Mike's going to eventually pass me, and then Bob will be behind me. I'm going to try to fight off Bob passing me. But Mike, it's going to be inevitable for him to pass me. I'm sure of it. But I'll do my best to fight him off, you know? We are, of course, at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. And it is Wednesday, August 23rd. That's a Ducati 748 with a dry clutch. You can hear the chatter. Nice track bike, single-sided swing arm, lightweight wheels. So that wraps up another fantastic day here at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Great track day here, riding with my good buddies Mike, Bob, my good buddy Kevin from Ducati Detroit. Let me ride the Ducati 1299. There's Mark on his awesome Gixxer. Hey Mark, for my next video, I'm going to do a 2-up with you, okay? So you can show me what it's about out there.
You want it full speed or half speed?
Half speed, please.
Half speed.
Half speed. No full speed. Half speed first, and then if we get bored with it, then full speed.
Okay.
Awesome.
He did really good.
He did?
Yeah.
So my good buddy Mark gave a disabled veteran a 2-up ride here on the track here today. That was pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure he enjoyed it pretty much. That's his young son on a Yamaha bike, of course. Yamaha's the way to go.
I was in 10 years. Fort Bragg, my first duty station, and I went to Korea, second ID, and I went to third ID.
One of my buddies that works with me, he's in engineering battalion. And,
But this is Mark's awesome Gixxer 1000R, all track prepped, 2017. Mark did all the work to it himself.
does tree work with me every day.
And there's a 2-up bar that we'll be holding on to for dear life.
Stuff up here with him.
How'd you like it, man?
Oh, it was awesome. Like it was an awesome ride. It's more than I expected. Like I've seen the 2-up Gixxer on Road Racing World. I've seen Chris always ride people, but I've never been on one. So it was definitely almost as tough as riding myself. But, you know, it's a lot of exertion, kind of hold on when he's bending over and everything. But it was definitely an awesome ride.
And you ride on the track too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
So yeah, I'll definitely be back out here. I think what is it? Labor Day? Yeah. Labor Day.
Sweet. Well, I'll be out here too, so we'll have to ride together, man.